Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Mary Lou. For those who are new, I do share this channel with my twin sister Monica, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to become part of our family. For those who aren't new, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about, I guess, something personal in my life. Hence why I changed the background, just because I felt more comfortable talking to you guys here. But it's going to be hopefully not a long one. I got my little notes here, but I'm going to be talking about why I'm not dairy-free anymore and why I went dairy-free in the first place. My face did clear up going dairy-free. It cleared up, and then the one day that I started bragging about, oh my gosh, my skin is so clear, I'm so happy, the next day I broke out. I was like, are you kidding me?
Really? You kidding me?
The one day I bragged about how clear my skin was getting and shit, the next day I break out. And then a couple days after that, it broke out like crazy. I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm literally completely dairy-free. And I mean, within those 3 months, I did mess up twice. And it wasn't my fault because my husband ordered food and he knows not to order without cheese. And of course, like a dumbass, I didn't check the first time. And I literally had a little bit and I was like dying. TMI, but I was dying. I was like... And the second time was because we were at Chili's and I ordered the Awesome Blossom or whatever the hell it's called, like the onion rings. And I think it's Awesome Blossom is like Outback. I don't know. Anyways, the onion rings at Chili's, and I forgot to even look at the ingredients or nutrition, facts or whatever they have, until I got home and my stomach was killing me. Like, it hurt so bad. I was like, what the frick? And so I looked it up, and pretty much, just to let you know, everything has dairy. Everything. So the people that told me that it was easy, you lie. Like, you're just liars. I'm pretty sure that they just cut the basics off and stuff, because everything has dairy. Literally everything. Chips. I know if you guys are hot Cheeto fans, that has dairy. I'm not really a hot Cheeto fan myself, but I will not lie that my husband is a super fan, and one of the days he had opened a brand new bag of hot Cheetos, and I was like, they've never smelled like so amazing in my life before. I was like, I don't eat hot Cheetos, so what? Like, but just the smell, I was like, oh God, I want them. It sucked. My favorite chips, Funyuns, have dairy. Literally pretty much anything good has dairy. So it was really hard, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised I made it 3 months, but it was well worth it until I started breaking out again. And I was like, okay, if I'm going dairy free and I'm still breaking out, like, why? You know, like, I might as well start breaking out and be eating dairy. But I mean, like I said, I barely did give up a week ago. I haven't gone like too crazy because I don't want my stomach to hurt. Like, no thank you. And but literally, I give props to those people that are gluten and dairy free, because I pretty much had to transition to being gluten free because a lot of the bread and stuff had dairy. Like pasta, some of the pasta too had dairy. Like waffles had dairy, pancakes had dairy. Everything has dairy, okay? So I went dairy-free in the first place because of my acne. I've suffered with acne since I was a teenager, but here and there, not like super bad. But this past year has been really bad due to my hormones. I did have birth control for 6 years. I had the implant, I think it's called, the one that you put in your arm. I did get it placed in August 2011. I don't know what I was gonna say, 17. That's when I got it out. Always said that I was never gonna get birth control. My goal in life was to get married and then have kids. Like, that's what I had in mind. Like, that's what I wanted. I know it's not for like everybody, but me personally, that was something that I had like priority in my life, that I needed to get married and then have kids. I'm not saying that's not like okay, like by all means, like if you guys did that, that's cool, but me personally, that was my goal in life. So I wanted to get married before having kids. So I ended up getting birth control that you do have to replace it every 3 years. So those 3 years I didn't bleed at all. I didn't have a period. I did have like spotting in the beginning and stuff, but other than that I didn't have a period. So when it was about to expire, I went in and I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I need to get it out because I didn't think that was normal, you know, like your body's supposed to do what it does. And but the nurse let me know that it was normal for people not to have periods. So I was like, okay. So I don't know, I guess she like made me feel better, but not really. So I was like, all right, I'll re-get it again. So I ended up getting it replaced for another 3 years. And I do apologize if you hear Rumpel snoring or you see him move, because he's on the bed literally like pushing me. I don't know if you guys can tell. But yeah, I do apologize if you see him again. January 2017, I was breaking out really bad and I wasn't sure why. Like, I figured that it was stress because wedding planning. So the thing is, we were looking for a house and wedding planning at the same time, and it was so stressful, guys. Like, you don't have no idea. Building a new house, oh my god, and planning a wedding, like, I really suggest you don't do that. But I mean, it all worked out. I'm still here. But yeah, I did have breakouts really bad towards like the end of 2016. And so in the beginning of January, I decided that, you know what, I do not want to have acne at my wedding. Like, how embarrassing. Like, I know I used to be the type of person that would never leave the house without makeup and stuff. So I was like all embarrassed. Like, I want it to be really special and I don't want to have acne, and you know, like, I don't want my pictures like to be ugly. It's my special day. So I decided to go to the dermatologist and get on something, whatever that they were going to give me, because I was reading that it does take months to see a difference. It's not like a magic pill and you take it and the next day you wake up with no acne. So they ended up prescribing me on some medication. It starts with the M. I'm not sure what it was called, but it wasn't Accutane. So they put me on 2 tropical creams and the medication that I had to take twice a day, like one in the morning, one at night, and I had to avoid dairy as well. But I didn't do it to the full extent of what I went through these past 3 months, because I was still drinking coffee, even though it made me feel sick. I didn't like the way the pills made me feel at all, because it was like you could feel yourself drying inside. And it made you feel tingly. Like, my face was tingly and I was like, is this normal? I'm like, I'm assuming it's working because it's trying to clean you from the inside out, you know. I hate taking pills, first of all, but sometimes you just gotta do it because I feel like I'm gonna choke sometimes. I'm like, is it gonna go down? Is it gonna go down? I'm more of like a gummy person, because who doesn't love gummies? But anyways, yeah, I got it, or I stopped taking that in October, but it didn't make a difference in my skin. Like, I was getting pimples here and there still, but I mean, it was better than what it was, because it was like really bad on my forehead. Like, not even joking, I looked like a pepperoni head. I was embarrassed, and sure enough, during my wedding, it was clear and todo lo que quería. But I did take my implant out on September 2017. Gynecologist told me that I would get my period supposedly back within 6 to 8 months, or my body would go back to normal. Just let it heal. Well, it's been way longer, because like I said, I got it taken out in September 2017. It is October 2018 now, so it's been a year and a month now, and it kind of sucks that I haven't gotten a regular period at all. It's stressful. It really is, because me and my husband are trying to conceive, and just the fact that it's like, I don't even know what a normal period is, to be honest. For me, since I've gotten it out, I literally have had it 3 times. So it's kind of frustrating. I want my body to be back to normal. You don't realize like the damage that you do to your body, because like you're, I guess, being selfish that you don't want a kid. I guess that's how I feel. I don't know if that's even right, so don't come at me, but that's how I felt. Like, maybe I shouldn't have done that to my body. We did get married in the church. We did learn about NFP, so if you guys don't know what that is, it's natural family planning. It pretty much helps you when to know when to have sex and when to pretty much do it. To make it simple, it's you charting, you taking your temperature each morning at the same time to know like your heat, if you're fertile, when you're not fertile. There is apps for that, which I wish I would have known before, but like now that I've we've been trying to conceive, like I've learned a lot more about apps and stuff. So you pretty much I use the app, let me see, My Days X. She did one right here. I don't know if you guys can tell. My Days X, and it pretty much lets you put in when you start your period and then when you end it, and then pretty much gives you supposedly when you are fertile. So let's see, like since mine hasn't been normal, it's been all over the place, but if you guys do have a normal period, it will help you. I just started using this back in May. So yeah, so it's supposedly telling me that my period is going to be in November. So it tells me 31 days until next period. But like I said, I haven't had a normal one, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, the main reason I'm talking about this is because I started taking these pills. And girl, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I know it's Hawaiian, but I butcher every name, so let me not butcher that. But these are the balance pills. It helps with your hormonal balance, weight management, supports complexion and fertility. You don't have to take these pills for just acne or like fertility. It helps with a bunch of other stuff. If you guys go read the reviews on Instagram or the actual page, like a lot of people say that they suffer from PCOS and acne. Like there's so many things that people use this for. It's not just those, but the main reasons I'm taking them is for my acne and because of infertility. Yeah, these pills are huge and I hate taking pills. Like look at the size of the match of my pinky. Like they're just huge, and you are supposed to take 4 in the morning with your morning meal. And I know that people ask if you can only take 2 or split it, and they recommend that you take all 4. I'm the worst at taking pills. Again, I will have it in my mouth until I'm like, okay, like I had to pep talk myself to swallow it. So it kind of sucks that they don't have like gummies or something for this, but I mean, that's asking too much. But yeah, I've been taking these for a week, and I did see that my acne got worse. So like pretty much about anything, your acne usually gets worse before it gets better. It's not as bad today. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, like this little one and like these up here. I know you can tell this one, but it is getting worse and it is getting better. I feel like it's getting better, and I've only literally been taking it for a week. I have seen my mood change. Like the first 3 days I was laughing. I don't even know why. Like, I don't know, you just see your mood change, and I really like that. I have seen my acne get worse, like I said, so hopefully it does get better. In the reviews I heard a lot of people talk about their acne getting worse and not getting better, but you know, sometimes people give up. And like, since I've taken pills before for my acne, I know it doesn't just happen overnight, and it's not just gonna happen within a week. So I already know like how just keep taking stuff, so I'm not gonna let that affect me. I know other people let it affect them because they don't see results right away, but that's like pretty much like working out. You don't see results right away, so you give up. But hopefully these do work, and that is why I'm pretty much talking about, I guess, sharing my personal life with you guys. Hopefully if you guys are interested in looking this up, I'll leave everything down below, but I hope that it just helps someone else. I've heard really amazing stories for other people, so hopefully it works for me, and hopefully if you guys haven't heard about this, it works for you as well. It kind of does suck, like cuando vas a fiestas and te preguntan, ¿y los niños cuándo? And when are you gonna have kids? And you're just like, fuck off. It kind of does suck, and I kind of do feel selfish about saying like it's only been a year. I mean, something did happen in May that made me change, I guess, who I am. I used to always make excuses, for real, like I'll start tomorrow, I'll start Monday, oh next month, oh next year, at the beginning of the year it's gonna be new me. Just make excuses for everything. Oh well, she's already doing it, so why is anyone gonna want to see me do it, you know? Always just been an exclusive, is that even a word? I always just make excuses, used to make excuses. But like I said, something in May happened that made me do like a 360 of my life and pretty much change who I am. I used to always put everybody in front of me. Always used to think like, oh, are they happy before I made myself happy? And I learned that the hard way. You have to make yourself happy first. You have to love yourself first. And that's the hardest thing. You have to love yourself, motivate yourself. Pretty much you're the only one standing in your own way. You can't say that, oh, I need a gym partner, like it will motivate me. No, you motivate yourself, girl, because I mean, I used to be that person. Anyways, so I literally changed who I am. I love myself. I put myself first. Now I'm like trying to take care of my own body and who I am and not stress myself. I used to be the stressfulest person ever. I used to stress about everything, literally every little thing, and I just think that that took a toll on my body as well, because stress does a lot to your body. So I just feel like a year has been nothing. I hear other people saying that they've been trying for 7 years, 5 years, and I feel guilty saying 1 year. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, I want to catch it earlier than later, because it's like, what if I were to take this into consideration and not work on my own body like a year from now? So it would be 2 years that I had no idea, you know. So it is kind of good that you learn your own body and you figure out what you like, if you're healthy, if you're not healthy. Just take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, like everything. Just make sure you put yourself before others, because I know it's hard. Trust me, I've been there. But just make sure that you put yourself first. Care for your own self, because no one is going to do it for you. Talk about acne as well. I used to be the girl that would never ever leave the house without makeup, because I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed that I thought everybody had pretty skin besides me. I was like, oh my god, those supermodels. Oh my god, that girl she can walk out without makeup and look beautiful. And it's crazy, because most of the girls that I thought that had flawless skin, like, they actually have pimples or scars, and you're like, it's just crazy that you just mentally put stuff in your mind that you're not good enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you don't have pretty skin. So again, that's why I say love yourself no matter what. If you have a pimple, if you don't have a pimple, if you're skinny, if you don't have big butt, like whatever it is, literally just love yourself for who you are. If you want to work on something, work for it, but don't do it for someone else. So I just hope that this helps some of you guys out there, because I mean, not we all, but most of us suffer from acne and suffer from other things that, I mean, you don't really think that anybody else does. You think that you're alone. So I felt like I needed to share this. Again, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it helps you guys out. I will see you guys in the next one.